Hey, it's your boy DJ Wolf here. Got a couple things on my mind. There's nights on my mind, but that's another story. I was thinking about something. And I've talked about it before. I want to do a podcast, but I probably will do one sometime this weekend. It's gotta happen. Anyway, I was thinking, when you save your money sometime and you go out there and try to get a nice home, or you try to save some money to get the nice purchase on the vehicle that you need, let alone want, but definitely something you need, because it's, for the most part, in 2017, most people need a good home to stay in, or a good car to run. For a number of us, it's most of a want, but in essence, if you are an everyday, worker, whatever, it's a need. It's a necessity, But then you got others just like, man, look at you, man. Like, really? You don't really think that I deserve what I got because I didn't work hard? Of course I did. That's how I got it. That's how I do. People just don't. I understand black folks sometimes, man. Because I was in situations where I didn't have my car. I used to drive some clunkers, man. And niggas would talk about you then. I drive a. I got a pretty decent little ride. And they still talk about you now. Always got some smart ass shit to say about you. My religion again. And, it doesn't matter about where they at or who they from, whatever. It's always the same story. It's like they can't stand the fact that you actually might be doing something that you achieved for yourself that they didn't do themselves. I just don't. I really don't freaking get it. I don't get it. It's like it's in the black people's DNA. Well, you can't have that because I ain't got it. Well, unless you work for like some other people do, you may not get it. Is it their fault that you didn't? No. Maybe your fault, but at some point because you didn't work to get what you needed to do. Now maybe it's something you ain't doing. Evaluate yourself. Don't evaluate the person who did it. Evaluate what you ain't doing. That's what I did 20 years ago. I evaluate the things I wasn't doing, because I was at that point where I wasn't where I was, and I was almost a decade out the military, and I wasn't doing what I should have been doing. I was doing the same old beat-up job that I did, driving the van, dropping off deliveries as a courier. I didn't exactly hate the job, but I didn't exactly like the pay. I wanted to do something different. And I was telling my in-laws and people, family members, I'm going back to school, y'all. I said I hate being broke. I had to work three or four jobs. And they were like, yeah, going to school is hard. I said, yeah, so is life. You got to roll with it. And I tell these people, young people too, best move I ever made. Best move I ever made. The only thing I wish I had done it sooner. But the timing was not right at the time when I went the first time. Because I actually went back in 93 and I dropped out. I went for about 3 months and then I dropped out. Mainly because my son was, I don't think that he wasn't barely a year old when I started going to school then. Barely a year. And my wife wasn't feeling it. And after a while, I wasn't feeling it either. And then for a while, I started working part-time for a couple of months, a few years later. Then went back to school 2 years after that, about a year after that. You know, so I spent a lot of time away trying to get myself right at the age of 33. You know, something I should have been doing earlier. You know, that's why I tell you young people, get your head right, get back in school, man. Because you'll be out there 35, 40 years old trying to get some job training and mess around and didn't do anything. And you'll be back in the same boat. I know some family members that are like that right now. You know, mess around and do what they should have been doing out here, man. You know, now they're playing catch up. It makes no sense to me, man. It hurts me that I have to see them had to struggle like that. You know, like I said myself, I know one time how it was to, you know, having to sacrifice a few things to move ahead, and it was tough. You know, it was very tough. You know, because at one point I was doing it, I didn't even have a car. I didn't have a car at all at the time. And then, you know, it was tough. It was really tough for me doing it. You know, it almost took its toll on me, man, for real. Catching buses, and 2 buses at night after I got off the train. You know, I had to walk a half a mile from the school to the train. You know, it was tough. I get home till late, and then I turn around, get back up the same that next morning. It wasn't easy. I tell you that right now. It was not easy. It really wasn't. So, like I said, guys, this is just something I wanted to encourage y'all young people to do. Just get y'all heads right and get back in the books. It ain't too late for you. It's not. Certain things you have to give up. That was another thing. I had to give up going out and hanging out in the streets and partying and stuff like that. You know, that's what it takes to get yourself right. That's what you do. Because you know what? When I went back to school, and a few years later, things started looking a little bit better for me. The same people who I told that to, what the heck? All of a sudden, they realized, oh damn, look at him, got all fancy. Yeah, the same people. The same people who I advised about doing that themselves, who didn't listen to me, who took it as a joke, or didn't take it seriously about what they should have been doing in their own lives. They're still out there doing the same thing they was doing 20 years ago. I'm not. You know? And I ain't saying to put anybody down. This is not a put down. This is to encourage people to do better. You know? Sometimes you have to let go of a few things in order to move ahead. You have to. You know? You have to. You know? Because if not, some of those same things that you're doing is going to pull you right back down to where you are. And you'll never be able to get out of that. That's why certain things I had to do to sacrifice, to give up, and move forward. Best move I made. I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. You know? That's what some of us have to learn to do. Real talk. If you don't, you're going to be back in the same boat you were 20 years earlier. Nice traffic. Thick as all over tonight, man. Man, these people don't know how to freaking drive. I have to get over. But that's basically what I want to say, guys. It's just a quick little blurb about getting your life right. and not worry about haters or anybody else in that matter. You know, because at some point you got to learn to move ahead with or without them. Because your haters should be your motivators. They should be the one to slow you down. Never let haters slow you down. Because that's the number one mojo. Is to make sure that you keep you down with them. You don't want that. If that's the kind of friends you gotta keep, or that's the kind of friends that will try to bring you down, it's best you don't have them. For real. They ain't real friends if they do that. I'm just telling you, I ain't tell you what I heard. This is what I know. Alright guys, it's DJ Wolf. Just giving you something to chew on. Another possible resolution for you in 2018, I'm sorry. Something to think about for your future endeavors in 2018. Alright guys, we'll be talking about resolutions on the next podcast. Alright, this is DJ Wolf. I'm out.